Once upon a time, in a sun-kissed village, nestled between golden dunes and a whispering river, there lived a girl named Layla ***. Her laughter was like the melody of the Korah, and her eyes sparkled like the stars that adorn the night sky. Layla was not only blessed with beauty, but also with a kind heart and a wise soul. As Layla blossomed into a young woman, word of her grace spread far and wide, beyond the baobab trees and across the savannas. Suitors from villages near and far came to ask for her hand in marriage. They brought gifts of gold, rare spices, and promises of undying love. But Layla's heart was as free as the wind, and she found joy in the simple pleasures of village life. Her father, the village chief, saw the longing in the young men's eyes and knew he had to make a decision that would honor his daughter's wishes and the traditions of their people. He declared that Layla would marry not the wealthiest nor the strongest, but the one who could bring her the most precious gift of all. The news of the chief's challenge spread like wildfire, igniting the hearts of hopefuls with a burning question: what could be more precious than gold or silver? The village buzzed with anticipation, for they knew Layla was no ordinary girl, and it would take no ordinary gift to win her heart. As the moon climbed high and the night creatures began their chorus, Layla gazed at the twinkling heavens and whispered a wish of her own, a wish for a love that was true, a love that would see beyond her beauty and treasure her soul. And so the quest began. Young men set out on journeys through treacherous jungles and across vast deserts, each seeking the gift that would capture Layla's heart. But what they did not know was that Layla's gift was not something that could be touched or held. The dawn broke with a chorus of birds, and the village stirred to life, eager to witness the return of the suitors. One by one they came, each with a tale of their quest and a gift they believed could win Layla's heart. The first to return was Kofi***, who had journeyed to the mountains and brought back a crystal-clear diamond as big as an ostrich egg. "This diamond," he proclaimed, "is as pure and as rare as your beauty, Layla." But Layla shook her head gently. "A stone, no matter how flawless, cannot warm my heart," she said. Next came ***Jabari***, with a golden harp strung with the silk of a rare spider. Its music was said to be so enchanting that even the moon would descend to listen. He played a melody for Layla, a song of love and longing. The villagers swayed to the tune, but Layla remained unmoved. "Music fades into silence," she whispered, "and a song alone cannot dance its way into my soul." Then arrived ***Emika***, who had braved the deepest jungles to capture a bird with feathers that shimmered like the rainbow. "This bird," he declared, "will sing for you every morning and bring color to your days." Layla admired the bird's beauty, but set it free. "True beauty," she said, "belongs to the skies, not in a cage." As the sun climbed higher, a hush fell over the crowd. ***Taj***, the quietest of all suitors, stepped forward. In his hands he held nothing but a handful of soil. The villagers murmured, puzzled by this simple offering. Taj spoke softly. "This soil represents the foundation of life, the ground where love can grow." Layla looked into Taj's eyes, seeing a glimmer of something deeper, something that made her heart flutter like the wings of a butterfly. But before she could speak, a commotion arose at the edge of the village. A stranger approached, his face hidden beneath a traveler's cloak. Who was this mysterious figure, and what gift could he possibly bring? The story of Layla and her suitors was far from over, for love's journey is long and filled with surprises. Tessa, the stranger's arrival, brought a silence that settled over the village like a gentle mist. He stood before Layla, his cloak billowing in the gentle breeze, and slowly he revealed his face. It was Malik a traveler from a distant land, his eyes holding stories of far-off places. I have no gift of glittering stones or enchanting melodies, Malik began, his voice carrying the weight of the oceans, but I bring tales of the world beyond these sands, tales of courage, of love that defies the fiercest storms. The villagers gathered around, their curiosity piqued by this man who carried no riches but offered stories instead. Layla listened, her heart beating to the rhythm of Malik's words, as he spun stories of lands where the sun kissed the sea, where mountains touched the clouds, and where love knew no bounds. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with strokes of purple and gold, Malik's stories came to an end. These tales, he said, are my gift to you, for they are all I have. Layla's eyes shone with a light that reflected the depth of her soul. She saw in Malik a kindred spirit, a heart that yearned for adventure and love as boundless as the sky. The chief, Layla's father, saw the connection between them and knew that the gift of stories was more precious than any material treasure. But he remained silent, for the tradition of the village could not be easily swayed. As the night wrapped the village in its embrace, Layla lay awake, pondering the gifts she had received. Each suitor had offered something unique, yet her heart remained restless, like a river seeking the sea. And so, the story of Layla and her suitors continued, each day bringing new gifts, new tales, and new challenges. The path of love was winding, and where it would lead, only time would tell. As the first light of dawn crept over the village, Layla found herself walking along the riverbank, her thoughts as tumultuous as the rushing waters. The gifts from her suitors lay untouched in her room, each one a testament to their desire, but none touching the essence of her heart. The river, with its relentless flow, whispered secrets of the world beyond, of places unseen and stories untold. Layla's heart yearned for such stories, for the freedom that came with them. It was then she realized that what she sought was not a gift that could be held, but one that could be lived. Malik, the traveler, had sparked a flame within her, a flame that no diamond or melody could ignite. His tales of distant lands had sown seeds of wonder in her soul, and she knew that her heart belonged to the world and the mysteries it held. As she pondered her fate, a gentle voice called out to her. It was Nia her lifelong friend, who had always known Layla better than anyone else. You are the jewel of this village, Layla, Nia said, but even the brightest jewel can lose its luster if kept in the dark. Nia held out her hand, within it a simple woven bracelet. This is my gift to you, she said, not a gift to claim you, but one to set you free. The bracelet was made of threads from every corner of the village, symbolizing the unity and strength of their people. Layla clasped the bracelet around her wrist, feeling a connection to her home, to her people, and to the vast world that awaited her. With Nia's words echoing in her heart, Layla made a decision that would change the course of her life forever. But as Layla prepared to step into the unknown, a shadow fell upon the village. A great challenge loomed on the horizon, one that would test the bonds of love and friendship. The story of Layla's journey was just beginning, and the path ahead was filled with adventure and the promise of discovery. The shadow that fell upon the village was not just a passing cloud, but a sign of a great challenge that would test the very fabric of their lives. A neighboring tribe, envious of the village's prosperity and harmony, had set their sights on the jewel of the village, Layla. Word of Layla's beauty and the quest for her hand had reached far and wide, igniting a desire for power in the hearts of those who heard it. The rival tribe saw in Layla a symbol of victory, a prize to be claimed to assert their dominance. As Layla stood by the river, the bracelet from Nia wrapped around her wrist, a group of warriors from the rival tribe approached the village. Their leader, a fierce warrior named Anu demanded to see the chief and to be given Layla as his bride. The village chief, wise and just, refused Kanu's demand, stating that Layla's heart was not a trophy to be won through intimidation or force. Kanu, enraged by the refusal, vowed to return with his warriors and take Layla by any means necessary. The threat of war loomed over the village like a dark cloud, and the villagers rallied together, determined to protect their home and their beloved Layla. Layla, for her part, felt a surge of courage, inspired by the unity of her people and the love that bound them. Malik, the traveler with tales of distant lands, stepped forward. "I have seen many villages and many peoples," he said, "but the strength I see here in your unity and love is the greatest power of all." As the sun set, casting long shadows over the village, Layla and her people prepared for the coming storm. They would stand together, come what may, for they knew that the truest love was the love that united them against adversity. And so the story of Layla, the jewel of the village, continued, weaving a tapestry of love, courage, and community that would be told for generations to come. As the night embraced the village, a council was held under the ancient baobab tree, its branches reaching out like the arms of their ancestors. The chief, Layla's father, sat with his council of elders, while the villagers, along with Layla and her suitors, gathered around, their face flickering in the firelight. "The spirit of our village has always been one of peace," the chief began, his voice steady and calm. "But we will not bow to threats. We will protect our own, and we will stand by Layla's choice." Layla felt a swell of pride for her father and her people. She stepped forward, the woven bracelet on her wrist catching the fire's glow. "I am the daughter of this village," she declared. "My heart belongs here, with you all. Together, we will face this challenge." Malik, the traveler, spoke up. "I have wandered many lands and have learned the ways of many peoples. Allow me to journey to the rival tribe and seek a peaceful resolution. War benefits no one." The chief nodded, and it was decided. Malik would go at first light, carrying the message of peace from the village. Layla's heart was heavy with worry, but she trusted in Malik's wisdom and the strength of her people. As the villagers dispersed, Layla's suitors approached her. Kofi, Jabari, Emeka, and even Taj each offered their support. "We may have come seeking your hand," said Kofi, "but we stay to fight for our village, for you." The moon climbed higher, casting silver light over the village. Layla couldn't sleep. She walked to the river's edge, the water whispering secrets of what was to come. There, she found Nia waiting for her. "Whatever happens, know that you are not alone," Nia said, her hand gripping Layla's. "Your journey is ours, and our hearts beat as one." As the first rays of dawn broke the horizon, Malik set out, his figure growing smaller in the distance. Layla watched him go, her heart filled with hope and fear. And so, the story of Layla, the jewel of the village, continued to unfold, each day bringing new challenges, new bonds, and the unwavering spirit of a people united by love and friendship. The days passed, and the village remained a beacon of hope and resilience. Malik's journey to the rival tribe had been fraught with peril, but his words of peace had found willing ears among some who wished for harmony over conquest. Meanwhile, Layla's suitors, once rivals for her affection, had become brothers in arms, their bond forged in the fire of shared purpose. They trained with the warriors of the village, ready to defend their home should the need arise. Layla herself had become a symbol of the village's spirit, her courage inspiring songs and stories among the people. The woven bracelet from Nia never left her wrist, a constant reminder of the unity and strength of her community. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, a lone figure appeared on the path leading to the village. It was Malik, returning from his mission. The villagers gathered around, eager to hear news of his journey. Malik spoke of a tribe divided, with many yearning for peace, but bound by the pride of their leader, Kanu. Yet, Malik had sown the seeds of doubt among them, challenging their notions of honor and victory. As Malik recounted his tales, a dust cloud rose in the distance. It was Kanu and his warriors, but they did not come bearing weapons of war. Instead, they carried gifts, offerings of peace and a request for parley. The chief welcomed them, and a great feast was held. Kanu, moved by the unity of the village and the words of Malik, extended a hand of friendship. "Let us not be enemies," he said, "for the strength of our hearts can be the foundation of a new beginning." Layla watched as former foes shared stories and laughter, the night alive with the possibility of a future without conflict. Her heart was full, knowing that her journey had led her people to this moment of hope. The story of Layla, the jewel of the village, was reaching its crescendo, a tale of love and unity that would echo through the ages. But the final chapter was yet to be written, for the journey of the heart is never truly complete. As the new day dawned, the village awoke to the sounds of laughter and the aroma of a shared feast still lingering in the air. The presence of Kanu and his warriors, once a threat, had become a testament to the power of unity and peace. Layla walked among her people, her heart light with the joy of the previous night's revelations. Yet, as she watched the sun climb higher, a strange feeling took hold, a sense that something was amiss. Kanu approached her, his demeanor changed. "Layla," he said, "I have come to realize that the greatest victory is not in conquest, but in the strength of the bonds we forge." He paused, looking around at the villagers who had accepted him. "But I must confess, my intentions were not solely to seek peace." The village fell silent, every eye on Kanu. "I came to win the jewel of the village," he continued, "but not for myself." From behind him stepped a woman of regal bearing, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of the world. It was Kanu's sister, Asha ***, a queen in her own right, who had long sought a life beyond the confines of her tribe. Asha stepped forward, her gaze meeting Layla's. "I have heard of your spirit, Layla, and I see now the truth of the tales. I came to see if the jewel of the village would shine as brightly by my side, in a partnership of equals, to lead our people together." The village gasped, the twist in the tale taking them by surprise. Layla looked into Asha's eyes and saw a kindred spirit, a reflection of her own longing for a life of purpose and adventure. The chief, Layla's father, stepped forward, his voice filled with emotion. "This is your choice, Layla. Your heart has always been your guide." Layla took Asha's hand, feeling the connection that had been forged not by gifts or tales, but by the shared dream of a better world. Yes, Layla said, her voice steady and sure. Together we will lead. And so, the story of Layla, the jewel of the village, came to an end, not with a wedding or a war, but with the promise of a new beginning, a partnership that would unite two tribes, two hearts, and two dreams into one. The villagers cheered, their voices rising to the heavens, as Layla and Asha turned to face the future, side by side. The journey of the heart had led them to a destiny greater than any story could tell, and the legend of the jewel of the village would live on, a tale of love, unity, and the endless possibilities that come when we dare to dream.